Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cherry Chat. I'm your host, Meg. Today I have a very special guest. I'm talking to Teala Dunn, who stars in the new movie Crush, which is out now on Hulu, which is an absolutely adorable, sweet, funny film, and I absolutely loved it. Oh, Owen, you're in school right now? I hope I don't get you in trouble. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for the weekend. I mean, it's hot as HE double hockey sticks here, but, you know, I'm working on my tan this weekend. That's what I'm doing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cherry Chat. I'm your host, Meg, and I get to speak with the lovely Teala Dunn today, content creator, actress. We love Teala here. We're big fans of her work, and she stars in the new movie Crush, which is out on Hulu, which if you haven't seen it, it's a great weekend watch. It's a really, really fun high school rom-com, and Teala's absolutely wonderful in it. I am not from California, but I live in California. I've lived in California for like 12 years, which is wild. Let's see if we've got Teala. I'm an East Coast girl originally. Hi, everyone. Where are you joining us from, Owen? We know school. Oh, hi, Teala. Okay, I'm coming for you. Take this away. All right. Do my waiting to connect dance. Either love it or you hate it. Hello! Hi!
How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm so good.
Oh, Teala, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Let's I'm playing around with some filters. Ooh, this one.
You look good. I don't know. Whatever it is working. You look so good.
Thank you. I love the little earrings. It's giving. I love it.
Thank you. I wanted to look good for you today, you know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
a little shoulder in case I'm feeling a little frisky, you know.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, Teala, thank you so much for joining me. I just want to say congratulations on this film that you're in, Crush. It's been out for a minute, but we are absolutely loving it. You are wonderful in it.
Thank you so much.
I think really your character is breaking so many rom-com stereotypes and tropes. It's truly so cool.
I think that was the most rewarding part of being a part of this film and making such history. You know, there's so many different characters and diversity in this film, and there's so many allies in this film as well.
Yeah.
And my favorite part about playing Stacey Clark was when I got the breakdown for the audition, it literally said supporting role, like, you know, one of the leads in the movie, popular girl. She comes from money, and you know, she's rich and she's fun and she's a loyal, fun friend. She's not like a mean traditional popular girl. But then it said open to all ethnicities, and the name of the character was Stacey Clark. So going for it, reading that breakdown, I was like, okay, I do have a lot going against me, because it does sound like they are aiming or leaning towards, you know, probably a Caucasian girl.
Yeah.
But, you know, a month went by, I didn't think anything of it, because I love the script so much and I love the role so much. I was like, I love playing roles that aren't a stereotype, because I feel like that inspires so many young people of color to be like, oh, wow, but I don't have to fit in this box of, oh, I have to be the girl that grew up with no dad, or I have to be coming from an abusive household or low-income household. Like, you can come from money, you can be successful, you can be anything you want to be. And I think that's very important to have representation of that on TV, because I know when I was growing up, I didn't even really notice it, but, you know, there weren't a lot of characters that looked like me, that acted like me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, that just wasn't a thing for me when I was a teenager. So it's really cool that I got to be part of such an amazing movie, and I'm really glad people are liking it.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I mean, it's so true. It's like we talk about representation, but it's like the most important thing, because if we can see it, we can believe it, we can be it. And it's amazing how, even like Crush is a perfect example, right? Because at the end of the day, it's so entertaining, it's so fun.
Yeah.
But even the most entertaining movies, they seep into our brains. They stay
So
there. They
it's
make an impression.
it's
And it's so important to see that representation. And like just Stacy truly was one of my favorite characters because of all the reasons that you just said. Like she's not only confident, but she's kind.
yes. And I also love that too because I played a lot of like popular girl roles in my acting career, but they always just end up being mean in some way or
Yeah.
they're two-faced. And so it was so refreshing to play a character that is popular, does have a lot of money, does throw all the fun hot parties, but it's nice to everybody and wants to include everybody. And at the end of the day is such a loyal friend. And I think that's why I resonate with Stacey so much because
Yeah.
maybe it's the Sagittarius in me, but I am such a loyal
Oh, I
friend.
love Sagittariuses.
Oh, thank you. But
My
yeah,
mom's a Sagittarius.
no way. I love that.
Yeah, I know them well. It's yeah, they're gems. You're a gem.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I feel like me genuinely, like if I am close friends with somebody, like I will ride for them. Like
Yeah.
loyal. And I feel like with Stacey is just like that with Paige. Like at the end of the day, Stacey wants Paige to find love and be happy, you know, no matter what. And I think that is like so cool. I also just loved how even though like Stacey and Dylan are so hot and heavy and so obsessed with each other, we still cared about like other things that were going on, even though we kind of were lost with each other for part of the movie.
I love that though. That's so fun. Hey, I think that's really important in a relationship. That sexual attraction is key. And the fact that they've been dating since middle school and they're still that hot and heavy. They're like the high school sweethearts that you actually want to end up together.
Absolutely.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
for sure. No,
you know,
working with Tyler Alvarez, who played Dylan, was a dream come true. I mean, he had already booked the role before I did.
okay.
And, I went on a chemistry read with him. So I didn't hear anything back from the audition. Like I auditioned for it, I think like beginning of May or something like that. Didn't hear anything. And then the end of June, they were like, hey, remember that movie you auditioned for? Yeah. I want to call you back for a chemistry read with the guy who would be playing your boyfriend who already is casted. So automatically I'm like, okay, that is so intimidating that I'm literally going on a Zoom call. And if I don't have chemistry with this guy, like I'm not going to get it. He already got it. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't know each other from Adam. We get on the Zoom call and I was really nervous. And sometimes, you know, my advice to people that want to act or my advice to anybody that wants to do anything that's like an entertainment career is take on the Zoom call. There was a scene that we did over Zoom, which is even more awkward because
Wild.
your connection sucks or, you know, the Wi-Fi, all the things. And we're on this Zoom and Sammy, our director, love her. She's also on the Zoom, which is so intimidating as well. But I love Sammy. She's the best. We're all on this Zoom and we did this scene where we're like kind of hot and heavy and he growled at me. Now it was not written in the script that I growled back, but I just did it. And as soon as I growled back on the Zoom, we just kept like growling at each other, all like feisty. And I saw Sammy's eyes like go like really big. In my mind, I was like, oh no, this could either be a very good thing or a very weird thing. And I might have like taken the wrong risk. And then the next day, I honestly forgot about it. I like to just do that when I audition. I just throw it away. It's in universe's hands. Whatever is meant for me will find me. And the next day, I literally cannot make this up. I was filming a TikTok and my manager kept calling me. I was declining the call because I was like, TikTok, why are you calling me? And then they text me and they're like, please call us. It's urgent. I was like, oh God, am I in trouble? What did I do? And they called me and they were like, so you're now Clark. And I was like, no way. So it all just happened so fast. And it really is crazy how you meet people that you never met before and then they become so close to you. Like they best friends. It's insane.
Well, I think too, it's like, I mean, first of all, it sounds like such a safe space was created because you have Sammy, you have all these incredible people at the helm of this project.
Yes.
This great, fantastic cast. Y'all know you're doing something special. I think too. You believe in the project. I think like you said, right off the page, you were like, you know, you admired Stacey. And I think that there was probably that like mutual respect, mutual admiration, which like, yeah, creates that like loyalty and those lifelong friends. It's amazing.
No, I agree. And then I later found out, which is mind blowing. This is some real tea. I don't even think I told any
Oh,
interview.
shoot.
But
Love.
first person, like out of the, I think the 2 or 3 girls that they wanted to consider for Stacey to reread, I was the first out of all of them to do it. After they saw me do it, they didn't see the other girls. They already.
Oh my gosh. Teala, it's the growls. You gave them the growls, and they were like, how do we go back from this? Like, how do we know?
That's crazy. And that just goes to show, like, every opportunity is, like, meant for you. Like, even the jobs that I didn't get led me to where I am now, and it led me to the movies that I'm booking now. And so I truly just believe in that. Everything.
I love that. And also, I think, too, the lesson here is, like, go for it. Like, I love that you brought up the growls, because it's like we can always pull back, but it's like you got to just go for it. And I think that, like, it pays off. It's like, and yeah, the chemistry between, you know, Stacey and Dylan is like, I cannot imagine 2 other actors playing it, because it was so like freeing watching. I was like, so it's contagious. You're like, I want to grab my husband and like start growling at him. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that so much.
I was like, let's go.
A lot of people were saying, that's the feedback I got, and Tyler was telling me as well, that everybody was like, this is a healthy relationship. Like, they are both breaking the stereotypes of, okay, the guy has to be more dominant, because the scene where I'm choking Dylan, there's a
the best.
I'm like the dominant one in some cases, and I love that, you know, and just like breaking the barriers down when it comes to relationships, and also showing that, like, you can support one another. Like, we both were student body president, but at the end of the day, Dylan was so supportive of Stacey, and I still was very supportive of Dylan. And
it's that respect. It's that respect.
Exactly.
The two of you, the 2 characters respected each other. They supported each other. That's what real support looks like. It can get a little competitive and fun, but at the end of the day, you're happy for each other. And I loved the whole political, like, the aspirations. Like, that's the other thing. Stacey's smart as hell. She has her dream. It's very inspirational. I'm like, Stacey 2040, I don't know what the year would be, but
president, let's go.
I was like, this is how it happened. This is it. Like, I want Stacey as my president. I would feel very good.
I would
as her with my president.
For sure.
Dylan, the first man.
I would want to get invited to the after party that Stacey would throw.
Oh my gosh, it'd be incredible. Oh, the White House would be like the place to be. Oh, I love the invite. Oh my God, I love it. I also think too, I think often, like, when couples become so, like, when there is that, when you're like obsessed with each other as a couple, there's this stigma of like of being in your own bubble and not paying attention to your friends, not being there for your friends. But I don't think that's necessarily true when you have, you know, 2 people that can be equally as obsessed with each other and love on each other at the same time, know when to pull back, know when to be there for their friends. And I think it's that balance that is so beautifully shown. And it's really like, I don't know, it shows young people, like, yeah, you can have that, you can be in a relationship and not be bogged down by the relationship. You can still have fun. You can still have self-discovery, and you can still have self-expression. I don't know, it's just like such a healthy, like you said it, a healthy example. And it's so cool to see. And it's like, and it's important. It's like very important to see as well.
I agree. I think also just the way they normalize sexuality.
Yes.
So important. You know, there wasn't one scene where any, you know, older figure in the movie was like, oh, you're a lesbian, or you like girls, or it wasn't a question. It was like,
that's what I love. It's not a coming out story.
Exactly.
It's not a coming out story. This is the beautiful reality that just is.
Exactly. And that's how it should be. And I think that's so inspiring for young people that are, you know, queer, to watch this and be like, this is how it should be. And I love that. You know, even the coach and the teachers, they all are allies. They all support everybody's sexuality. There's no weirdness. There's no bullying going on or making anybody feel less than because they're not.
No.
Like, I love that. That is so important.
It's so important. And I think that's a testament to your directors and your co-writers. I mean,
I also just think, shout out to Kirsten and Casey and Sammy Cohen. Like, this was such a female driven movie.
Yes.
I just like, just being a part of that is so amazing. Like to have a female director, that is so rare in Hollywood, and female writers, like it was just so much female energy on this set. I loved every second of it. It was just so inspiring.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, your joy is contagious. I'm like, yes, I want to, I wish I was on this set. It sounds incredible.
It was really fun.
Oh my gosh. And then the like product comes out and it's just as beautiful as the experience was. Then you get to see everyone shine on screen and share it with the world, and having it being on Hulu, it's so accessible, which is so important. I feel like sometimes, like when I was young, I feel like these types of films that were, you know, breaking stereotypes were buried a little bit. Like they were hard to find. And now they're so accessible, which helps to normalize everything and destigmatize everything. And it's so rad. I just love it.
I love it too. And shout out to Hulu. We love Hulu.
Shout out to Hulu.
They're
Shout out
great.
to Hulu. Oh, love Hulu. Do you also hope that too? I mean, it's like, not to get like super political, but I do think it's important for young folks to, you know, have a political interest in a sense, to like when they turn, you know, when they come of age to vote. Do you feel also like Stacey and Dylan are sort of invigorating that for young audiences?
Absolutely. I think it's so important, especially when you're young, to know about what's going on in the world, to get involved. I mean, even Dylan's sign was a little funny, but he did say, like, save water, shower together. Like, just, I mean, that's funny, but it is true. Like, just little things that can help the environment, and just like, just being aware of what is going on in the world is so important, because I do feel like it is so easy to get wrapped up in just being on TikTok and just worrying about TikTok drama and not worrying about the, you know, what's going on in the environment, the planet, all of those things, especially when you're young. So I think that's a prime example that you can do all of that. You can still go to parties and have fun and still be self-aware of what's going on in the world and try your best to make a difference.
Conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the big lesson here is like empathy. Like I think in the best movies, educate audiences.
Nor, I love Nor. Nor's one of my like best friends.
Oh, did she just come on? Sorry, you went into that a little bit. Hi.
Hi, friends.
But yeah, it's like the best, create empathy and educate, and I can do that in a really fun way. Like at the end of the day, this film is entertaining. It's super fun. It's great for young audiences. Before, like, I enjoyed it, you know, it's been X amount of years since I've been out of high school and I was loving it, you know. It's just so fantastic. You were fantastic in it, Teala. I adore you so much. I'm so happy for you that, you know, all the well-deserved success coming your way. We love to see it.
You are so sweet. I love your energy. Thank you so much. You're over here making me blush. I'm like,
I mean, it comes from,
so
because
sweet.
it comes from a real place, baby. It's like, I always say you just got to be authentic, and like you kind of exude authenticity, and I really admire that. And
thank you so much. Honestly, I think it has all to do with the way I was raised. Shout out to my mother, Mama Dunn. She's the best. Like,
love.
Always taught me, no matter how successful you get, never wear your success on your sleeve. Always treat others how you would want to be treated. Treat everybody with respect. That could be the gas station employee. That could be a plumber. That could be the waitress. That could be the president. Like, treat everybody the same. Never like walk around with an ego, because that's how you fall flat on your face. And to this day, no matter what job I get, I like to just treat it like it's my first job, you know, like just going with that same expectation of just work hard, play later, everybody with respect, you know, no matter how long I've been working or how many followers I have, you still have to treat people with respect, because karma is real, you know?
Yeah. That is incredibly, you know, human. And I think that, and I just admire that so much. And it's such an important lesson. And that's what's going to take you so far, 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 far. Because it comes at, you know, like everyone, you know, those who have been mean or, you know, have been treat people not respectfully, it comes back to bite you. It might not right away, but it comes back to bite you. Especially like, you know, people, yeah, right.
I mean, prime example, like, not to get into the drama, but you know, I started doing social media when I was like 16, 17 in the mix of my acting career. And you know, a lot of big YouTubers at the time, when I was a very, very small creator, would bully me, would like make fun of me, like the whole bit. And because they were like super big YouTubers and they just like thought they could and just make fun of me and all of the things. And then years went by and my career, like my social media kind of took off, and then they kind of fell off. And then those same people that used to bully me would message me and like be so nice to me and like, oh my God, Teala, we should hang out, we should do lunch, let's collab. And I'm like, you literally used to bully me on Twitter and now you're being nice to me. So it's just like, just treat everybody with respect.
That's the thing, and that doesn't come from a genuine place. Yeah, it's yeah.
You never know who anybody's going to be regardless, and that shouldn't be the reason why you're nice to people.
Yeah.
But regardless, you just never know.
It does not hurt to be kind. It's like one of the best, like, it's so rewarding to be kind as well. It just like, it's such a whatever, but you know, I completely get it. And I think that that's why, you know, you're going to go so far because of your talent, your immense talent, but also your passion and your intelligence and all of the wonderful other things that make up you. So this has been such a pleasure. You are wonderful.
Thank you so much for having me. It was so fun. I love y'all's page, the Cherry Page. So
Thank
happy.
you. We're trying.
I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed the movie. That means everything to me. Like hearing the response and the feedback after, you know, it's been so long that we filmed this. It just makes.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. And for all those who haven't seen the movie, or if you've already seen it, watch it again. It's out now on Hulu. Crush. It's so good. It's such a fun weekend watch too. I think, you know, like whatever, with your girlfriends, with your friends.
Girlfriend, your cousins, your mama, your dog.
Yeah.
Bring them all in.
Bring them all in. Yes, share it. Share. If you love something, share it. I mean, support it. But thank you so much. Have a lovely Friday and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.